Welcome to another PC Sportscards PSA Submission Reveal. This is Josh with PC Sportscards. Today we have an Outgoing Value Submission. This is the $30 level. If you haven't seen our videos before, we do reveals on outgoing subs that came back, different content about the hobby, some strategy, and in our videos we talk a lot about why we would or wouldn't submit cards and at the levels that they're at, whether we'd submit them slower, faster. What we want is you guys to give us some conversation, give us some comments, let us know what you think of these. Would you do the same thing? Would you not do the same thing? If you haven't already done it, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to get alerts. We'd love to get you on here all the time. Without further ado, let's get started, and I will start telling you about this submission. So this is a value sub, $30 a card. I'm going to treat this as sort of like a live reveal, as if I'm on there with you guys right now. And I didn't do any research into what cards were sent in. So I don't know what's in this submission, so it's all new to me. I do have Card Ladder up on one of my browsers, so if there's something that I'm curious about, I will stop and go on to Card Ladder. 8 and second year. I'm okay submitting these at $30. Get them back during the season. Not bad cards. Halliburton rookie. I definitely send this in. $30 is good. You're gonna get back. I'm gonna guess the stuff that goes in for $30 right now will come back sometime in January, is my guess. LaMelo Fireworks Gold. Great submission so far. All low-numbered cards. Mobley Red. A little off-center, top to bottom, left to right. Probably best-case scenario is a 9 on this card. But, again, good card to send in. I would consider sending something like that a little bit faster because I just don't think that there's that many of them graded. When it comes to jersey autos and thicker cards, not cards I normally send in, especially these black ones, just because all the flaws show up. So if you look really closely at this, I could zoom a little bit more on the card. You can see the white specks up here. You could see the white on the corners down there. Corner. Without even turning the card over, I'm seeing a bunch of flaws. Even worse over there. That one's not good. The only two corners that look good are the ones that are white, not black. Without taking the card out or doing anything else, I'm thinking this is a 7 or an 8 at best, and I'm not sending that in to get graded. It's got, to me, a 0% chance at a 10. So I wouldn't be sending that card in to get graded. You know what? Let me do this also. And PSA. So what I'm doing, I put PSA up on the website also. So just in case I want to look like a pop report or something. Michael Bridges, it's fine. Again, at $30, not a big deal. Devin Booker, patch auto, same issue. Corner showing some white already. So these thick cards, I'm not really a fan of grading. I'm sure you might get some value out of it. But remember the question that you have to ask yourself. This is one of the keys that we talk about all the time. And this is specifically if you're grading to speculate and make money. You have to ask yourself, what is somebody else willing to pay for in a graded card? Right? Is somebody else willing to pay more because the card is a 9 or a 10 or whatever it is? And that's, again, talking about speculation, not talking about anything else. If you're speculating on these cards to make money with grading, that's the question you got to ask yourself. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. So, if you're collecting them, cool. $30 a card, good value to get them. You're going to protect those cards so they don't get any more damage. But if you're just specifically buying them to flip them, then they are not really the right cards to be sending in. These 2022 Pokemon cards. See, now this is a perfect card to send in. Jamar Chase, $30. You know what? Let me put that back down. Let's pull up the browser real quick. So what does a Jamar Chase Prism go for right now? 2021 Prism Chase Silver. If I need a card number, it is 3337. So this goes for $80. And I don't see any graded ones. I'm not expecting to see any graded ones yet. Don't see any graded copies of this card. So what that's telling me is I'm going to send this card in either at probably at $50, right? If I think it's got a really good shot at a 10, because I want that premium as the first one as a 10, right? Sorry, let me pull the browser back down. Got a bunch of these. Because somebody's going to send it in faster, right? Oh, you know what? Let's check that out. Go back to the browser, PSA Pop Report, 2021 Prism, 337 Chase, Panini Prism Football Cards, 337. So again, this is how I do it when I'm picking out cards, right? So there's already 17 PSA 10s, 22 PSA 9s. That's the base card, not of the silver, right? So of the silver, scroll down. How many parallels? Oh my God. Look at all these parallels are silver. 13 PSA 10s, 20 PSA 9s. Have any PSA 10s sold? Change it to PSA 10. Yep, PSA 10. 561. Look at that, guys. August 9th, that sold. See if any PSA 9 sold. Disco. Silver, $100. Got out of it. Right? $76 for a 9. And again, raw is $80. Huge, huge upside if those are 10s. So that's why, to me, I'm sending those a little bit faster, especially if I'm confident with them, to get that grade back. Because what's going to happen is that pop report's going to go from 13 to 30 to 50 to 200. And all of a sudden, the value that you're going to get is not going to be as good. When you see cards that you are very confident in grading, you send them in faster, right? Sometimes you have to take the risk. If you're not confident, I get it. If it's borderline, I get it. If it's borderline, you could get $80 for it now and get $100 for it as a 9. I guess it's worth it. I mean, some of those silvers sold 40, 30. So the silver, that best offer one, is way up. So if you look at the ones that sold for 30 or 40, I guess those are variations, not base. You add that number in. So Freeman, this is a great card. PMG of 50. Get my hand out of the way. Very cool card. These are definitely cards that I think are okay at 30. And I would even consider, I mean, they'll get upcharge if they're slower than that. Number 3 of 50. Oh, this one's sick. It's a grand finale. Sweet. Waddle. I'm okay at 30 on those also, but if I'm one of the first ones sending them and I'm confident. This one too, Burrow of 249, second year. I'm sending this in 50. Color match. I want to be the first ones with that kind of color coming back. I said that in the last economy reveal. I want to be the first one with it back. If I'm not, I'm leaving money on the table if I'm confident in the grade. Again, if you're not confident in the grade, take your time, send it slow. Jalen Green, cracked ice. These are great cards sent in. Okay, now we're on baseball. See, I see white chipping up on that corner already. First glance, white chipping on that. Okay, so let me see if I could zoom in on that to help out. Okay. See that white chipping up there? And that white chipping down there? And without even looking at the rest of the card. Not a card that I'm sending in, even at $30. Just because it's not going to be a 10. And it's a pitcher, right? I don't see the value there. But again, you guys have to know how to look over these cards, right? I'm not taking the cards out. I'm not looking hard. That was just at a quick glance that I see those corners. My eyes just go straight to the corners. Refractors, again, if they're clean, I'm sending them. Centering, you could obviously see you don't need a tool for that. Guys, what do you think about sending these cards in? Do you think these are good at $30? Those football cards, would you send them 30, 50, 100? How are you getting them in? PSA should be done with the backlog by the end of September, the latest. So these cards are going to start going through the system. We have a lot of our value subs already in assembly and QA statuses. We have under 20 backlogged submissions left. This card I wouldn't send again. So this is the big problem with centering. So hopefully you guys can take some lessons out of this. See, the left to right is off drastically. Top to bottom is off drastically. This refractor is definitely going to be around an 8, I would guess, just based on the centering. Speckle. Somebody's an Andrew Painter collector, it looks like. So if you're collecting them and you just want them slabbed for that reason, I'm okay with it. Right? Makes sense to send them in. But they're probably going to come out with that lower level, like that $20 to $25 level for this. So once they come out with that, that's the perfect level for stuff like this to go in at. because then you hopefully get it back February, March next year, and you got to plan to have that. Donahue. Mickey Abel, first Bowman Gold. Austin Martin, great card to send in. This is perfect. You're not in a rush to get baseball back right now. Nope. I don't know why anybody's sending this card in. Makes no sense to me. It's under $30 now as a PSA 10. Just buy one as a PSA 10 if you want. I mean, it might be $50, I guess, or $40. To me, it's just not worth the risk. You get a 9, you're just getting killed. Let's actually see what Wander Franco... I like to check this card every time we do it, so let's just see what we're at. 2022 tops, 315 Wander PSA 10. 215. Dates sold. $56 for a PSA 10. $55. By the time these come back, it'll be $40. There's just no reason to send that card in anymore. It's just going to be overpopulated. Maybe at 20 it can make sense. Bryson Stott. Shohei, I'm down for all Shoheis at $30. Herbert numbered rookie. Cool. Definitely a good one. Jonathan Taylor rated rookie. Fine. Sorry about all the lens changing. I'm trying to get a better look at them. All these Jonathan Taylors. I probably would have tried to send these in a few months ago. Because now you're looking at getting them back at the end of the football season. So the value is going to change a lot throughout the season, and you're just not going to have these cards. I probably wouldn't be sending a ton of football in at this level, because what's the difference in sending them now or waiting till a lower level comes out? That's my feeling on football right now. Unless I'm sending it at a high level or a super low level, I'm not sending it. I would wait the week. I don't like the idea of sending Donruss in right now. Just wait. You're putting these cards in. You're wasting probably $7 or $8 a card. So every few cards, you're basically paying for 3 cards when you can pay for 4 cards. No, definitely not sending in. Let's look at this Trevor Lawrence Prism, right? Silver. 2021 draft picks Trevor Lawrence silver. Browser. 2021 draft picks Lawrence silver. Prism. All right, so there it is. $6.50. That's the field level. This isn't the field level, so this is probably even less than that. There we go. $5. And now PSA 10. That sold February 5th. So there's none graded. That's because they shouldn't be sent in. PSA 9. I see one auction for $159. That's this card right here, $181. That sold for $12. Hey, maybe you make money if somebody wants it. I just don't see the value here. Sold for $55 raw. I don't see any value here. PSA 10 of this, is this 106? 106. PSA 10 sold for $108 in December. You're spending $30 to grade it. You might get $50 out of it as a 10. Definitely not the card that I would send in. I am totally against sending any college uniform cards in for grading unless you're collecting them. And if you're collecting them, just wait for the lowest level to come in. Mac Jones. This card's going to be overloaded at PSA. A lot of people sending these at faster subs. And a ton of Prism went in at the $18 level or $21 level. A ton of it went in. So I guess getting the $30 level in makes a little more sense. But especially like a numbered card, any numbered Prism that I want to get graded, I'm sending it in faster. Burrow debut. Hurts debut. Sure, $30 is fine. I'd probably send these. I'd probably wait, or I probably would have gotten these out at the $18 level. Debut of $50. You're just not going to get them back in them to do anything, right? The There's no extra value unless you're trying to move them quickly in the winter, right? Like if you get these back in December, the season's over. You missed your opportunity most likely. I don't see the Eagles going a long way. If you think that the Eagles are going far in the playoffs, sure. All these Jalen Hurts make a ton of sense. I don't think they're like, this is obviously an Eagles fan or somebody that thinks they're going really far. This is number to 13. Davis Mills, number to 50. Oh, every sub. It would not be a submission without some kind of retail die cut select. LeBron chalk toss. Cool card. Kirk Cousins. See, now this is definitely something I'm not sending in now. I'm sorry, whoever sent these in. Again, I would be sending these lower. I'd just be sending these super slow. Davis Mills. Davis Mills. I like the idea of sending basketball now. Minga. Barnes. And baseball's perfect. Any chrome autos is good. I think overall this is a pretty solid submission of the right stuff. I'm not really into football grading it super slow right now. I would have sent it in a couple months ago. Poku. See the print line going across here? Odds are this is a 9 because of that print line. Wiseman. Nice for stopping. Number 4 of 25. Good card there. Herbert Absolute. See these low-end Herberts and stuff? Probably going to wait till the lower level comes out. Ball of 99. I probably would have sent this in at a faster level. Three. Somebody's on the LaMelo train here. The LaMelo Elite train. Whoa, 49. Yeah. I mean, I get why you're sending these in lower, because if they don't grade, you're saving money, and it's paper stock. These look pretty sharp, though. Lots of LaMelo here. And now the other guy. These are the guys to send in, so this is good. This guy believes in Elite. Mobley of 210. A lot of Elite coming in. No chance of sending any Kadarius Toney cards in. Jimenez having a great year. Great card to send in at this level. Trey Sermon, fine. Number to 99. Josh Hart, White Sparkle. And I'm always down for Trout at the cheapest level. Trout at the cheapest level, if you're getting 10s on him, is just basically writing money. But, again, with that kind of baseball, I'm waiting. Votto, this is too far off center. Good card, though. Greinke, same thing. Super undervalued card here. Ellie De La Cruz, hot right now. Soto. Acuna, I'm sending in the cheaper levels, especially Donruss stuff. Shohei. And Shohei. And last, but certainly not least, Cade Cunningham. Centering off left to right, centering off top to bottom. Probably not a 10, but a good value at $30. All in all, a lot of good stuff going in. Personally, I'm not sending a ton of football at the $30 level. I'm just either waiting the next 2 to 6 weeks for them to open up another level, or I'm sending it in a little bit faster so I can get it back. I'd rather send the higher end cards. The lower end stuff, I see those cards going down in value enough where even getting a 10 on especially the really lower end stuff, I'm not really keen on it. Like the Donruss or the Chronicles or anything like that. So that's my feelings. Let me know what you guys think. Happy to go back and forth with you like always. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and looking to get a bunch more out this week. If you're around tomorrow on Tuesday, check out our live Q&A on Instagram. Thank you so much.